Hello all you beautiful people, how you doing today? This is Lava Temptress and welcome back to my channel. Or if you're new here, welcome. Hi! Today we're going to be talking about a Humble Bundle that came out today, except for it's not really the bundle, it is the March Humble Choice. You might be thinking, what? Humble Choice usually comes out on Fridays. Well, starting in March, today, March 2nd, starting in March from now on, it will come out the first Tuesday of every month instead of the first Friday of every month. Sometimes that'll actually be better. We'll get it earlier. And, well, sometimes we'll actually get it later. So, you know. But this month, we get it earlier. So, yay! So, if you are new to Humble Choice, or if you're just stopping in to see what this is all about, here is what it's all about. Humble Choice is a subscription that you subscribe to on humblebundle.com. I will have the link down below. I am an affiliate though, so if you click on it, I do make a little bit without you making any extra. I always like to let you know, but you can always go straight to humblebundle.com. If you prefer not to click on an affiliate link. So the way it works is when you sign up, if there's different tiers, but if you are a choice or premium member, then you get all 12 games for the month. Now, it is an ongoing thing, and if you do want to cancel or pause, that is an option, then you have to do it the Friday before the month previously is over. And I will do a video on that sometime in the near future, but probably after all the Humble Choice stuff is over. But that is how it works. It is, if you are a new customer, it is only $12 a month, and I believe that promotion runs for the first year. So you get 12 games for $12. Which of course is $1 a game, and some games are worth it. Some, I think all of them are worth it for $1, but some months, some people do not find it worth it. This month, I definitely think is much better than last month's. I'm actually very excited for this month. There's a couple games in here that I already knew I wanted and was on my wish list on Steam anyway, but there's some other games that look pretty good. And then there's a few that I'm not really excited about. But for $12, I am thoroughly excited to get these games. All right, so real quick, let me just show you. These are the games right here. Control, it is standard edition, but when you click to download it, when you activate the key on Steam, it does tell you that it's the Ultimate Edition, but it is not. It's actually the standard edition. So I don't know why that it is, but they are aware of it. So it is standard edition, which is still fine. It's excellent. And then XCOM Chimera Squad, Elex, Kingdom 2 Crowns, WWE 2K Battlegrounds, Hotshot Racing, Peaky Blindsiders, Mastermind, Cyberhook, Pester Quest, Wildfire, Boreal Blade, and Ageless. And I'm going to go in and give you a little bit more about each game and all some pertinent information. Of course, I've already redeemed all mine. That's why it shows the code. So don't even try it. I've already got them. That's why it says claimed. Alright, so you can always see here, and well, I tried to give you guys a little bit, and I was trying to do something special for this one. But of course, everything happened, and it definitely did not work out the way I wanted it to, but, you know, that's okay. It just happens sometimes, right? Alright, so this is Control by Remedy Entertainment. It is normally a $39.99 game. It was just released August 27th, 2020. It is a single-player game with full controller support and remote play available on the phone, tablet, or TV. It is an action-adventure, female protagonist, sci-fi game. So this one is one that I actually had on my wish list, and I'm so very excited to try this one out. So if you have not seen Control, basically, this woman Ooh, sorry about that. That was loud. So a corruptive presence has invaded the Federal Bureau of Control. Only you have the power to stop it. The world is now your weapon in an epic fight to annihilate an ominous enemy through deep and unpredictable environments. Containment has failed. Humanity is at stake. Will you regain control? It was a winner of over 80 awards. Control is visually stunning, third-person action adventure that will keep you on the edge of your seat. So basically, you're playing this woman right here, and she can control things with her mind. It's pretty freaking awesome. Like, I have one, that's how you go through and do the game and everything, and oh my goodness, this looks exciting. I've only seen one person play it, but I try not to watch too much because, you know, I don't like too many spoilers. But what I saw of this, the control that you have, oh my goodness, it looks amazing. It does have a mature content warning due to blood, strong language, and violence. It has very positive reviews, and that is out of 12,214 reviews. There are 67 Steam achievements, and the time to beat for the main story is 11.5 hours. Main plus extra is 18.5 hours, and completionist is 25.5 hours. Next game up is the XCOM Chimera Squad. So this one looks pretty cool. I did not have this one on my radar, but it actually looks very interesting. It is by Fire Access Games, and it is normally $19.99 on Steam. So it was released April 23rd, 2020, so it hasn't been out too long again. It is single player, remote play, available on tablet. So it's a strategy, turn-based tactics, turn-based strategy style game. So basically, after years of alien rule, humanity won the war for Earth. But when the overlords fled the planet, they left their former soldiers behind. Now, 5 years after the events of XCOM 2, humans and aliens are working together to forge a civilization of cooperation and coexistence. Welcome to City 31, a model of peace in a post-invasion world. However, not all of Earth's inhabitants support interspecies alliance. Chimera Squad, an elite force of human and alien agents, must work together to destroy the underground threats driving the city towards chaos. Your agents are unique, each of them equipped with special tactical abilities and driven by a different motivation for joining Chimera Squad. Deploy targeted team members to investigate and combat the dangers that pervade the districts of City 31. Lead Chimera Squad through a new experience that innovates on XCOM's turn-based legacy, utilizing strategy, teamwork, and new breach and clear gameplay to complete your mission's objectives. So basically, each character has their own special abilities, so in order to do certain maneuvers and to get past certain missions, you're going to have to use each different character to do certain parts of it, which is actually kind of cool. I'm actually looking forward to this one. It was not on my radar, but I mean, I must say, it looks like the gameplay looks very worthy. So it is rated teen, has mostly positive reviews, and that is out of 15,519 reviews. It includes 40 Steam achievements, and the time to beat for main story is 21.5 hours, main plus extra is 26.5 hours, and completionist is 49.5 hours. Nice. Next up, we have another one that I am so excited about. My husband raves about this game, and I actually had it on my wish list. So this is Elex. So Elex is by Piranha Bytes. It is normally $49.99. It was released October 17th, 2017, so it has been out, for a few years. But it is single player with full controller support, but also remote play available on TV. So it's an RPG open world post-apocalyptic world. The graphics on this are amazing. The play style looks amazing. I cannot wait to play this one. Alright, so Elex is a handcrafted action role-playing experience from the award-winning creators of the Gothic series. Set in a brand new post-apocalyptic science fantasy universe that puts players into a huge seamless game world full of original characters, mutated creatures, deep moral choices, and powerful actions. It does have a mature content warning due to blood, strong language, suggestive themes, and violence. I mean, do you really expect a game like this not to have violence? I don't think so. It does have very positive reviews out of 8,650. It includes 50 Steam achievements. And the time to beat main story is 29.5 hours. Main plus extras is 48.5 hours. And completionist is 82 hours. So quite a bit of gameplay. And I just have to say, it looks amazing. And of course, all these videos, I will be starting to review them. We're going to start, and I think we're just going to go straight down the line. So we're going to start with Control as of tomorrow, Wednesday, March 3rd. And that is Elex. Next, we have Kingdom 2 Crowns. So this one is by Slumpy Squid, Fury Studios, and Coatsink. It is normally $19.99 on Steam. It was released December 11th, 2018. So again, it's been out for a couple years. It is single player, full controller support, online co-op, remote play on phone, tablet, or TV, and it also allows remote play together. It is a strategy adventure. Man, they kept that one short, didn't they? Let's try this again. On Steam, they have other ones, but they are pretty short. So it is a side-scrolling micro strategy game with a minimalist feel wrapped in a beautiful modern pixel art aesthetic. Play the role of monarch atop the steed and recruit loyal subjects. Build your kingdom and protect it from greedy creatures looking to steal your coin and crowns. So it is rated E for fantasy, violence, and crude humor. It has mostly positive reviews out of 5,848. 32 Steam achievements. And time to beat is, for the main story, is 33 hours. Main plus extras is 36 hours. And completionist is 58 hours. This one actually looks pretty good. Like, it has some really cool graphics to it. I saw some of the characters in it because, again, I was trying to work on something special for this, and well, that didn't happen. Yeah, like that. And that just looked cool. So this one looks pretty good. Again, another one that can't wait to try out. It looks interesting. Next, we have WWE 2K Battlegrounds. So this one is by Saber Interactive. It is normally $39.99. And it was released September 17th, 2020. It is a single player with full controller support, also online co-op and PvP shared or split screen co-op, also cross-platform multiplayer and remote play together. So as you can tell, this one's action, sports, fighting, you know, and 4 local player available. So it features over 70 WWE superstars and legends. Take your favorites into battle with unrestrained, unhinged, and in-your-face pandemonium. Pull off over-the-top moves and use your special abilities to destroy your opponent while battling in interactive environments during multiplayer action. It is rated T for cartoon violence and mild suggestive themes. It has mixed reviews, but it's only out of 270 reviews. It includes 13 Steam achievements. Time to beat for main story is 7 hours. Main plus extras is 7.5 hours, and completionist is 8 hours. This one I have mixed feelings on. I mean, I'm not a huge wrestling fan. Like, I know, you know, obviously the names of some of the wrestlers, like Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock and Andre the Giant, and I can't think of any more off the top of my head, but I'm just not a huge wrestling fan, so I don't know how I feel about this one. Definitely be interesting to try it out, but I'm not like, it's not one of my favorites this month. Next, we have Hotshot Racing, and this one I'm actually a little bit excited about because it's arcade style. So Hotshot Racing is by Sumo Digital Limited and Lucky Mountain Games. It is normally $19.99. It's released September 10th, 2020, so hasn't even been out that long. It is single player with full controller support, online co-op or PvP. Shared or split screen and remote play together. It's obviously a racing arcade split screen multiplayer game. And so Hotshot Racing is a blistering fast arcade style racing game fusing drift handling, razor-sharp retro visuals, and an incredible sense of speed to create an exhilarating driving experience. Developed by racing game veterans Sumo Nottingham and Lucky Mountain Games, Hotshot Racing is an all-new driving experience which revives the classic arcade gameplay of the 90s and thrusts it into the modern era. So it's rated E for mild fantasy violence, very positive reviews out of 456. It includes 53 Steam achievements, and time to beat for the main story is 1.5 hours, main plus extra is 4.5 hours, and completionist is 13 hours. Next up, we have Peaky Blinders Mastermind. So this one is by Future Lab. It is normally $24.99. It was released August 20th, 2020, so again, hasn't been out too long. Single player with full controller support and remote play on TV. So it's a strategy and indie adventure violent puzzle game. Peaky Blinders Mastermind is a puzzle adventure game based on the multi-award winning BBC and Netflix TV show. Welcome to Birmingham during an aftermath of the Great War. Set right before the events of Season 1, Peaky Blinders Mastermind lets you join the Shelby family's criminal gang. Follow the rise of Tommy as he successfully uncovers a sinister plot to put the family out of business, proving himself worthy of being the true mastermind of the Peaky Blinders. Mastermind refers to Tommy's ability to plan complex scenarios in his head. As the player, you get to exercise this power by taking control of key members of the Shelby family, including Tommy, Arthur, Polly, and more. Become the masterminds as you freely reset and rewind each character's path in order to tune all of their action for perfect coordination. Achieve the highest mission rating by strategically utilizing characters and stealth to solve increasingly complex puzzles with optimum timing. So it does have a mature content warning due to blood, drug reference, strong language, and violence. It does have mostly positive reviews, but there's only 274. It does include 30 Steam achievements. Time to beat for main story is 5 hours, main plus extra is 6.5 hours, and completionist is 12.5 hours. This one looks like it could be interesting. Like, I'm not like, woo, I gotta do it right away, but yeah, definitely looks like it could be a fun game, so interested in trying it out. Next, we have Cyberhook. So Cyberhook is by Blazing Stick. It is normally $19.99. There is a free demo available on Steam if you want to try it out first. It was released September 24th, 2020, so again, not out too long. Single player with full controller support. It's an indie 3D platformer, parkour, time attack, FPS game. So you Speed through a gorgeous retrowave world using parkour skills and a grappling hook to scale and ride walls in this fast-paced 3D platformer. Blast enemies, manipulate time, and abuse physics to avoid falling to your death. So it has very positive reviews, but it's only out of 273. It does include 22 Steam achievements. Time to beat for main story is 3.5 hours, and main plus extras is 4 hours. And of course, it looks like a very cute game. One that I probably wouldn't play a long time though. One of those just go play real quick and have fun. I don't know, that's just what I think. Sometimes I think that and then I get caught up on them and play way too long. Alright, next we have Pester Quest. It is by What Pumpkin Games, Inc., and it is normally $11.99 on Steam. It was released September 4th, 2019, and it is a single-player game. It's an indie adventure RPG visual novel, very story-rich. So you embark on a quest of epic importance in Pester Quest, a whimsical episodical visual novel adventure set in the darkly funny Homestruck Hive Swap universe. That's kind of a tongue twister. Find all the answers you're looking for as you zap between Earth and Alternia, making friends as you go. It has very positive reviews out of 854. There are no Steam achievements for this one, but time to beat is 7 hours, main plus extra is 9.5 hours, and completionist is 16 hours. This one looks interesting. The visual novel ones are kind of hit and miss. Sometimes they're good, sometimes, I don't know. But as I was looking through it, she's kind of cute. So, the art styles are very simplistic, as it is with a lot of the visual novels, though. But it could be interesting. So, we'll see. Next, we have Wildfire by Sneaky Bastards. It is normally $14.99 on Steam. There is a free demo available on Steam also. It was released May 25th, 2020, so again, hasn't been out too long, almost a year. It is single player with full controller support with shared split screen co-op. It is stealthy, immersive sim, puzzle platformer, action style game. This one actually looks pretty cool because as you can see, you use the different elements to get to where you need to be. So you master the elements in the stealth game where everything burns. Use your elemental powers to start fires, freeze water, and move earth as you outsmart superstitious enemies in this mischievous 2D stealth game. Take back your home and rescue captive villagers along the way, manipulating the environment to help you and harm your foes. So it does have mostly positive reviews, but there's only 191 reviews. It does include 60 Steam achievements. Time to beat for main story is 8.5 hours, main plus extra is 10 hours, and completionist is 22 hours. Next up, we have Boreal Blades by Frozen Byte. It is an early access game. So because of that, it's only $3.99 on Steam. It was released November 12th, 2020. Hasn't been out too very long. It's an online PvP, so no single player, with full controller support. It is an action, swordplay, competitive multiplayer, and this one I'm kind of leery about. I'm very picky about when I have to go play online, so I don't know. I might like it, and well, I just might not. But we'll see. So Boreal Blades is a team-based melee fighting game with a focus on player versus player combat, combining reactory and tactical gameplay with extraordinary freedom to variate your attacks and develop your unique fighting style. It has very positive reviews out of 213, no Steam achievements, and well, gameplay is kind of unlimited. However long you're enjoying, you can keep playing. So this one will be interesting. I always give the games a fair chance when we do our first looks, but this typically just isn't my style, but it could be. All right, last one in the choice. This one is Ageless by One More Dream Studios. It is normally $14.99 on Steam, and it does have a free demo available. It was released July 28th, 2020, so about half a year, well, a little over. It is single player with full controller support, indie, adventure, female protagonist style game. So Ageless is a story-driven puzzle platformer where you must alter the age of animals and plant life around you to progress. Play as Kiara, a young girl who braves through heartache and loss as she journeys across a mysterious world to discover its secrets and herself. It has mixed reviews, but there's only 19 reviews. It does include 12 Steam achievements, and the main story is 17.5 hours. Completionist is 19.5 hours. I mean, it looks like a typical platformer style game. Looks like it could be really cute, but sometimes they just don't hit that mark with me. So again, this one, I'm looking forward to trying it out. But like, it has to be a good platformer to keep me interested. My husband, on the other hand, he will play any platform. He doesn't even care. He's a platformer all the way. So the total I actually came up with is $280.88. And then, of course, don't forget you have the extra game, which this one is always just a download onto your computer. It doesn't really go on Steam, but you do get to keep it forever also. And the charity for this month is Girls Who Code. All right, and then, of course, don't forget, if you are an active subscriber, yeah, I'm on the classic plan, thank you. Do not forget about Humble Trove. There it is. Don't forget about Humble Trove, because there's all the different games on there when you are an active subscriber that you also get. And these, once you download them, they are yours forever. They stay on your computer. Even if you cancel your subscription, as long as you have them downloaded still, they are still your game. So you don't have to worry about it. So yeah, a lot of people forget, but don't forget about these games. It adds on to what you can get. All right, if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And yeah, we will start doing actual full first 30 minutes of each game review starting tomorrow, March the 3rd. All right, that's it for today. Let me know what you think of this month's choice. Again, I am actually so very thrilled by it. Control, Chimera Squad, Elex, those, well, even just Elex and Control, those two really did it for me. Those made it totally worth it. And the other ones, in my opinion, bonus games. If I like them, great. If I don't, no big deal, because I already saved so much on the other games. All right, until next time, this is Lava Temptress. Don't get burned. Bye!